What is up, you guys? QZ back again with another horror game showcase, and we are once again returning to the back rooms, and this time we are doing chapter 2. Now, in the first episode in the first chapter I should say, we had done Josh. We looked at Josh's tape, and towards the end it was kind of left ambiguous whether or not he survived, and we're going to see if we are in the next chapter. However, I have to be upfront with you guys. I had already played this game prior to today. After I recorded the last episode, I then started recording on the second episode. And after I was done playing the game, when I was getting ready to edit the video, my audio 20 minutes into the video just stopped. You couldn't hear me anything. You couldn't hear anything coming from me throughout the video, only the gameplay. And well, I thought about maybe, not redoing the voice, but doing commentary over the video, but ultimately I set it against it. So instead, we're gonna retry again. So yeah. So I pretty much already know what's going on. I already know what to expect. I know even some of the passwords for some of the things here. But I'm still gonna try my best to showcase everything, just so even though, just to give the audience what to expect, just do my job, all right? So yeah. So without further ado, let's jump right into new game. Lose any progress? Yes. Tape of Nicholas. So, yeah. Let us jump right in.
My name is Nicholas, and today I voluntarily commit to entering the Backrooms under the auspices of the SCP Foundation. This statement acknowledges the inherent risks of the mission and attests to my resolve. The purpose of this incursion is singular: to locate my brother, Josh, who is missing in these unknown and presumably dangerous regions. I am fully aware that my safety cannot be guaranteed by the SCP Foundation. The conditions will be adverse, and the return is uncertain. I voluntarily assume this risk with full knowledge of the possible consequences, including personal injury, loss, or even fatality. Additionally, I authorize the SCP Foundation to use any data or findings made by me during the mission for research and development purposes. This testimony serves as my irrevocable acceptance of the mentioned conditions and the obligations I undertake in participating in this exploration. May the information collected contribute to the understanding of future safety in similar missions.
So yeah, like I said in the first game, I'll try to reiterate some of the things that I said. But this game does feature the SCP Foundation. I'll try my best not to spoil, as much as I can, that is. So, yeah. Yeah, the game is in connection to the SCP Foundation, so yeah. Oh, and quick little Easter egg right here. So, see all this? Well, Resident Evil reference right there. Yep. So, yeah. So, we are starting off...
Nicholas, as soon as you're ready, grab your backpack and get into the elevator, and then we'll start counting. Your backpack contains some supplies and equipment that you will need on your journey. You are also equipped with an interdimensional walkie-talkie, on which you can contact our headquarters whenever you need to. We have also equipped your suit with a VHS tape recorder. The analog form of recording will be a more reliable option than digital in this case, given the excessive interference during trips.
All right. You can pause it right here to read it, but this is basically talking about one of the SCP monsters, which I believe it's like this humanoid creature where if you look at it, it like if you look at it in the eyes or something, it like tries to kill you in any type of way. So yeah, or every type of way, or whatever the hell you want to say. So yeah, looks like the SCP Foundation is involved with this, with the back rooms. I'll go over some of the little theories I produced.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jennifer, are you there? I arrived at the location. It's that place with the yellow walls. Similar to Josh's at the beginning of the tape.
Great, Nicholas. Now be very careful. Remember that this place can be hostile. You don't know for sure what you might find. And just in case, avoid going near chairs too. Good luck.
Thanks, Jennifer.
So I will try my best to showcase everything off as much as I can, especially in the first level and a lot of the details. Anything of value, I will try to showcase. And if you know who that is, you'll find out very soon enough. Okay, can I interact with that? So I pretty much know a good chunk of the puzzles that are in this level and in the future levels. So yeah, keep that in mind. But one of the things that, especially not playing this game, one of the things that, and not many people toy with this idea, is the idea of the back rooms being connected to the SCP Foundation. And because this is something right up their alley, you know, this is actually somewhat of a challenging entity for the SCP Foundation because, well, if you think about it, the SCP Foundation, whenever they have like SCPs, I guess, or, you know, entities that they capture, they typically have a good, decent grasp or manage to capture them, you know. There's probably a couple cases that isn't the case, but for the back rooms, for something that is so random and so large, I mean, we're talking about like a different entire plane of existence, this would be challenging to try and contain. So trying to maneuver and trying to get an understanding by sending agents and trying to establish, you know, checkpoints is very difficult. We'll go in this hallway in a little bit. Or wherever. Yeah, we'll go there in a little bit. But we are in Sector 2. One of the things that I applaud this game is the visuals. I mean, the visuals look fantastic for this. They absolutely look fantastic. And that's one thing that I very much like in a Backrooms games, and really they all do a fantastic job of the visuals. So this is definitely this is definitely one of the more beautiful games for the Backrooms. And by the way, at the time of me recording this video, the movie is coming out, I believe, next week. So I already got my ticket. I am excited. Hopefully this video gets out before the movie comes out. But for those of you who have already watched the movie and are watching this video, what do you think of the movie? Was it good? Did it live up to your expectations? Do you think it was disappointing? Do you think it was great? I don't know. But I definitely probably will make a review. 7. So this one is 7. Let's see. I forgot. Is there anything back here? No, there isn't. Alright. We'll just do a little quick sweep around the whole building. So one thing I still will say about this game is throughout almost a good chunk of this game, you're going to be holding the run button throughout it. Unfortunately, this is your walking speed. I'm not even crouched. Yeah, no, crouch is even way worse. So yeah, that's one thing I will say I do kind of dislike that. The fact that there's there's a stump. Does that even count as a chair? Does that even count? Who knows? But I will say I do kind of dislike that this is the walking speed. Even in the other back room that I played, the complex, the walking speed was at a decent pace. This is a little too slow for my liking. And I have been holding the shift button throughout the entire game, both in this one and in the last one too. So, yep. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to explore the other sectors. And this is what I like right here. Is this little reference? This is clearly a reference to the pits, to the pit rooms. Oh shit! Alright, so we're on sector 1. So yeah, if you fall in there, you have to, it restarts the whole cutscene. So that's fun. I like that. I really do like that. And I think if you, for what's about to come later, I think that's also the case. So yeah, be careful. Okay, so this is, let's go here. So yeah, we got an office space right here. So something I'm like curious about, you know, because in the last game, the area that Josh was in, you know, it was drastically different from here. You know, it was drastically different. And we don't really ever get to that area, per se. So I'm curious if, like, level 0, at least in this universe, you know, is it secluded from the other areas? And, by the way, I think this one moves. Yeah, I don't know why that kind of still jump scares me a little. You know, is each level 0 secluded from the rest? Are they all secluded? Or are they all, like, you know, like, there's one entire room you can land on, you know, is there, like... What I mean by is that we don't ever reach the area that, in the first video that we ever got to. And obviously in that one, we never reached this area. I'm curious to see if that's more so of how the Backrooms is designed, where there are different closed-off sections of the level. Or... do they change in between? You know, do some walls close while some stay open? You know, is it ever, you know, is it always changing? That's something I'm curious about. You don't move. Oh, shit. That scared me. Fuck, that actually got me. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we got, so 5 is from Sector 1. 7 is from Sector 2. And, oh. There's nothing in here, though. But why is there a door? That is a good question. There's obviously some type of code. And we're about to find out. But yeah, that's something I'm curious about, you know, in this universe. Or has that always been something at the back rooms? Of the walls interchanging? I know in Kane Pixels, in one of the episodes, the wall actually opens up to reveal another path. Are you going to do the same thing? Oh, no, you didn't. So... And obviously, I know Kane Pixels' universe is different from the internet one. He's very much established that, and hopefully the movie reinforces that. But something I'm curious about, it, do all of them follow that same logic, or is it different case by case? So something I'm noticing, you'll notice throughout the levels, you'll see these little white markings, and it looks like there was a chair there. And I'm noticing is that, oh yeah, there's this. Which, by the way, I don't know why you can't, like, interact with it. There's a trash can, though. It's empty. But, yeah, you can't go up the steps. You can look at it, though. That's cool. But, yeah, you can't get in there. Oh, and we found something interesting. So we see a computer or shed. This right here is probably a reference to one of the levels. Wouldn't be surprised. And a hard drive. I think that's a disk drive. Something of the sort. Interesting. So yeah, again with the chairs. Again with the chairs. See, look, right there. Paintings of the chair. And you can make the argument that that's a person hanging. But anyways, probably not. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing here. Nothing here. I don't know why this is there, though. That's not even a chair. That's just a... whatever that thing is called. We're gonna go to Sector 3. We are in Sector 3 now. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I don't like how the fact you kind of have to hold the sprint button throughout this game and end the first chapter. It gets really annoying, especially the more you progress. Especially when you go into, spoiler alert, some of the pool rooms. And it looks like there's a class in session. So we're in Section 3 with 4. So we got 574. Desk, or not a desk, what the fuck, a table from a school. And yeah, here we go, another class in session. I don't think there's anything too spectacular over here. Yeah, no, there isn't. But there's a door. Does this lead somewhere? No, it doesn't. Now here we see this. We see this. You know, this was in the first chapter. Is it a remnants of the level from the first chapter? I don't know. It's always changing. The back room is always changing. And this is also leaking. But where is that coming from? And then we got like a whole school area right here with a pool. That's a whole locker right there. Wait, there is a note, actually. I missed this. Or is that a note? No, that's not a note, but that's... What is that, actually? Oh, that must be a speaker. And we see a tree. There is a tree. I don't like how there's no light over there. I'll check it out in a bit, but... Here we go. A red room. And a tree outside. This is the outside. What do we got? You are not alone in this place. The shadows whisper secrets of forgotten realms and hidden truths. This tree, a lone sentient in the void, stands as a gateway between what is seen and what is hidden. Beware the echoes that drift through the halls. They are remnants of those who came before. When you are in the dark, the flashing lights will guide you here again. Interesting. That door is sealed, so we can't go through there, but keep that in mind though. The flashing lights will help us. So yeah, that is like a picture of someone. So like you see this throughout the whole level, so it makes you wonder if like is those like parts of where people died, you know? Or were they caused by the supposed chairs that are there? Because some of the chairs have that as well. So is that painting made by the people who destroyed the chairs, or what? You know, what causes those paintings to be there? Then again, you also got to remember, in the first chapter, there was, I believe, a graffiti artist running around in the level. So, could this be the makings of his? Who knows? It's not really explained in the back rooms, and we actually don't... And spoiler alert, apart from the, you know, the character that we played as last time, we don't really get any updates. I mean, presumably they're all dead, but we don't get any updates on any of the little characters that we've met. From the notes in the first chapter. In this one, we don't really get to know what happened to them, or if they made it out. Presumably they didn't, but still, would be nice to see them referenced. And what do we have here? Level 4 with the number 3. We have a note. We're pioneering a new era in humanitarian solutions by transforming a space in this mysterious backrooms into a safe, sustainable shelter for the homeless. This initiative exploits a newly discovered portal to this alternative dimension, offering endless possibilities. In the depths of the backroom, known for their endless corridors and eerie atmosphere, we've created a welcoming and functioning area that provides a safe home complete with essential facilities, ensuring comfort and dignity for each resident. The portal, a unique phenomenon, acts as a gateway to this world and is constantly monitored for safety. Behold housing. The backrooms have potential for storage, food distribution centers, and scientific research, aiming for a more suitable and humanitarian future. Our priority is security, with support teams always ready to assist, ensuring no one faces challenges alone in the back rooms. This project is a beacon of hope, innovation, turning the enigmatic back rooms into a purposeful space that harmonizes technology and the unknown for the greater good. Time Wanderers. So this is actually an interesting little... That's an interesting note. So the implication there is that seems that... And keep in mind, this is consistent throughout a good majority of Backrooms lore, but time is basically non-existent in the Backrooms. You can be in the Backrooms for maybe 30 minutes or an hour, alright, if you're by yourself. By the time you come back to the real world, and it could be completely random of how much time you were gone. You could have been gone for that exact same amount of time, or maybe days, weeks, months, maybe even years. And if that's the case, there's a good chance that people from the future can also be in the past, you know, via the back rooms. So the idea, so that note kind of either implicates a couple things. One, because it's labeled as time wanderers, so it could be people from the past or people from the future who saw this backrooms and discovered it and thought, maybe there's a way to colonize the backrooms and turn it into something good, i.e., you know, providing a good amount of space for homeless people. There's really nothing in this area. This is like the weakest area, but i.e., a space, a living place for, you know, homeless and all that other, you know, because one of the things in Kane Pixel stories or in his backroom series is, you know, the idea of humans trying to use the backrooms for beneficial, trying to turn it into like a living place for humans, you know. Since I guess storage is going to become increasing issues as more and more humans are populating the Earth, which is an interesting idea. Now, obviously, this SCP Foundation is not interested in any of that. They're interested in getting an understanding of the backrooms and sort of controlling it and taming it. So, I like that there's a bit of a hint here that there's another company, potentially another company or another group trying to interfere with the backrooms or trying to understand it, use it for beneficial gains, you know? I like how the SCP Foundation isn't really the only people playing this, you know, trying to discover the backrooms. Now, remember those codes, ladies and gentlemen, the ones that we saw? What was it? 7534? I think that's what it was. Anyways, well, if we go back there to the first hallway that we were at, you'll notice that there is a keypad. Alright, keypad over there. But there is something else with us. Yep. This thing is also here. Hopefully we don't open the door. What's this? In the labyrinth of yellow walls, secrets are guarded well. The key to your freedom lies in fragments scattered across this forsaken realm. Each sector holds a number inside of it, a piece of the code you seek. The order of the sectors reveal the sequence of numbers. Wander with purpose, observe with care, and the path shall reveal itself. Read the message under the tree. So, if we type in the numbers, and I think, what was it? No, it wasn't actually. I think it was... Was it? I think it was actually 5, 7, 3, 4? No, it wasn't. I think it might have been the other way. There we go. Now we're in this server room or whatever, alright, this like power place, but you click this right here.
Nicholas, are you listening?
Yes.
I've just been told that SCP-173 was in containment in the back rooms. With you turning off all the power to the place, he's been released too. Be very careful. He only moves when you're not looking at him.
Oh, shit. That's a problem. In the dark, it'll be even worse. Thanks for the warning, Jennifer. I'll be careful.
And there he is. He's right there. Now, obviously, we're not gonna get, you know, killed by this. At least not yet. He's gaining on us. But if we go right here, can't really get us. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I played the game before, so yeah, that's how you do it. The first time I think I had a little bit of trouble because I kept falling either there or I had to keep looking away, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm around, but we're gonna keep going. As it said, the tree, head to the tree for the safest area. And well, remember that door, ladies and gentlemen, that we saw earlier? Well, if we go over there, it's now green and it is open. And that's where we are. And yep, we are in, I guess, the slides or party room, whatever you want to call it. Ah, I can't go in there. So yeah, that's how you take care of that. Yeah. The first time I had so much trouble and it was a breeze, so yeah. God damn, I really wish the audio didn't crap out on me, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't happen here again. But this is a nice change of pace. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, and I said this in the first recording that the levels and the graphics are just beautiful. I mean, holy crap. These are absolutely beautiful. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is made by an indie company, no less. Like, you'd expect this from, like, AAA, you know, developers, but yet here's a group of guys, I believe it's a team of 3 people, managing to create something so beautiful and realistic. I mean, Jesus. If you took a photo of this and you sent it to someone, they would have thought that this is a real place, alright? And thought it's legit. Oh, yeah. By the way, there's this room right here. There's nothing. It's just a party room. Yeah, it's a party room. So, nice hats and presents, though. Can I just say also the soundtrack for this game is amazing. It is, like, very fitting. That's something that some backroom games don't have. They don't have a soundtrack. Some of them do, some don't, but... Oh, the music stopped. Oh, no, it continues. But I like the soundtrack. It's very fitting. You know, I get that. And don't get me wrong, I do like it when sometimes games just don't have music at all. With Backrooms games anyways. But, you know, the less noise, you know, the more ambient noise and the less music, the better. But in this case in particular, the music used here is effective. I think we go this, or here, let's actually check this spot out. But the way they use the music, it's very effective. You know, it captures the mood that you're supposed to feel. You know, the way you're supposed to react and feel. And I like that. I genuinely do like that. Oh, here we go another game with the chairs, and there's a little hole. Ooh. Nothing there, though. Ah, man, this is... You know how expensive also this would be in real life, too? That's the crazy thing, is that I don't think there's that many... At least not that many water parks that are like this. At least not this huge, unless I'm mistaken. If there's any water parks out there, indoor pools that are like this, you know, in this scale, you know, let me know in the comment section below. I would really love to, because there are some backroom levels that are based off of real locations, and I would like to visit one of them in the future. What the fuck? Seriously? I can't get through there? Ugh. Let me through! Alright, there we go. Alright. Ooh, this place. This place looks cool. I like this part. It's like a whole like setup right here. Oh yeah. Like a big, yeah, there's like a big fish right there. That's something we don't see too very often is animals. Yeah, like look, that's an actual live fish. Look at that. That's so weird. It's like, how long has it been surviving here? And it's just by itself too. Is the back room sustaining it? Why is it keeping here? Is it forever tormented? Is it even an actual person? Is it an entity itself? Or not person, sorry. Is that an actual fish or is it an entity just like the rest? There's nothing on these tables. Again, this place is just gorgeous. Graphics are just amazing. I think the door's open here in a second. Oh, wow. Okay. But, alas, here's the exit. I forgot what the next level is. But, if we go right here. I'm always watching you. Safe. I'm fine. Lost memories. Help, help. Happy place. Time will tell. I need you. We're almost there. Never say what you feel. I don't want to end up alone. I'm talking to you. One day I will be happy. Someone is watching you. Were these made by people who have been here before in the same spot? Or are these... Because it appears that the chairs are looking at them. Are these the last things people say when they sit down on the chairs? Are these the last statements, or is this stuff that they've said? Who knows? Anyways, let's see where we go. Oh! This one. Ooh, this is a favorite of mine. I actually like this level.
Hello, Jennifer?
Nicholas, are you okay?
For now, yes. We've just passed a water park, but no Josh yet. No clues. I went down a slide and ended up inside a supermarket. Although after using a dimensional elevator, I don't think anything impresses me anymore.
Right. We don't recommend you consume anything from this place. It's not reliable.
No problem, Jen. Thanks for the tip. I'll get in touch if I can.
Good luck.
Some of those cookies have eyes. This is something that interests me. So obviously the Backrooms is able to replicate a lot of inanimate objects. Alright. But what about food? Like all this stuff right here, like does it use like is it made out of the same things that we use in our real world? I mean, look at this. Freedom burgers. You know, victory fries, buff, holy cow. I mean, these are stuff that people would be saying somewhat. Karma. What is this one? Go, go. I mean, some of these are like phrases people would be saying realistically. Enslaver burger. Gog. Easter egg. I mean, yeah, look at all these products. And are these like actually made from like real things, like the actual ingredients, or are they made out of something else entirely? Are they even creatures? Maybe they're creatures themselves. Oh, there's that too as well. I gotta show this off actually. Also got a fruit section. This is like cool right here. And the implication that someone's been here with all this mess right here as well. There's a good chance someone is trying to eat all this stuff here and it didn't end so well. Now look, we got like cans probably open from these ones. So this door is obviously the door is closed. So we gotta find a code, and we'll get to the code in a bit. But if I can just squeeze through here. Now, the supermarket isn't really that explored in that many backrooms-esque areas, but looks like someone's been here before. And didn't end so well, as there's a blood trail. And even the, someone left a sign here. So even the backrooms has a little bit of a comedic taste. Either the level itself or something created this mess and left that. Or someone was trying to escape as they were almost dying. Judged by the shovel here. But what does this say though? Some products have a price. The price of one of them is the exit from this place. The code is only 3 digits. If you found this note, I hope you can get out of this place because I couldn't. And look at that, just the parking lot. But it's empty. Lights are closed, music is down. Now, all we gotta do is just find the price tag. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see. 738, there you go. That's the code. 738. As the other ones are pretty much, oh no, it's actually, there's 2 actually. I actually forgot which one it is. 738. So we'll try 738, if not we'll try 857. Shit. Okay, so obviously that was not the code, so it was probably the other one. So let's see, what was it? Oh, 857. So we'll try that one. If it doesn't, then we're fucked, basically. But yeah, not many levels tackle this one, because it's actually one of the more interesting ones. Oh, there we go. And there's the noise of a creature right there, if I ever heard one. Looks like something was here. Something put up a struggle or a fight. But we're not waiting to find out though. Oh. Oh, we're now in this one. I've heard of a hotel level, but I'm not too familiar with it. But yeah, the grocery level is one of the ones that doesn't get represented a lot, even in fan-made shorts. I know there's like, I think 1 or 2 that have done the supermarket, but it's a level that I really do wish... Wait. I do wish some of them would tackle. And explore more. Instead of doing, you know, the usual party room or level 0, like most places do, or even the pool rooms, which I'm gonna be honest, I dislike the pool rooms. It's my least favorite level. Oh, this sequence right here. Yeah, not many do the Not many people do the hotel one. I hate this part. You can't sprint through it. Wait a minute. There's no shadow there, but there's one right there. There's like a hand. There's like another hand. That's not good. You're seeing part of it too. It's like trying to crawl out. It's coming. Oh, shit. Scared the fuck out of me. And it pops out, too. Try to escape. The big mistake was letting that thing escape. Can't answer the phone though. All we can do is escape out of here. Oh, but what's this though? The way of the art. Interesting. Bagpipe. Can't play this TV though. Oh yeah, this room. I forgot. If you recognize this room right here. This is familiar. Come on, let's get out of here. And here we are with this one. This is arguably, and you're about to see, this might be the biggest area in the game and the most beautiful in my opinion. Look at this. Oh. You are alone here. Embrace the stillness. Breathe deeply and walk through the serene place. Be here and now. Feel the present moment. Let it wash over you like a gentle tide. As the waves return to the sea, let your thoughts dissolve into tranquility. Let the sea carry away what is past. Release all attachments. Find peace in the simplicity of being. For in this moment, you are whole. This can't be heaven because heaven is inside of you. This is arguably the most beautiful part of the game. I mean, look at this. It's probably even more beautiful and much more powerful hardware, but Jesus Christ. Look at this. It is massive. And just relaxing. Everything about this level is just so relaxing. And actually, I'll get a little bit into that. But if you remember, earlier in the... Oh, yeah, for some reason you... I don't know. I think you pull these. I don't know why. But yeah, this level is just... it is amazing. I mean, wow. Just wow. Look at this. I mean, this... If you took this and sent it to someone, they could easily mistaken this for an actual place. I mean, this is just memorizing. I mean, hell, this could very much somewhat exist in real life. I mean, this looks possibility. I mean, with the technology today, this is arguably the most potential for one that could exist in real life. Potentially. Again, I'm not an architect, you know, I don't... I never studied that. But this, I mean, Jesus. This is beautiful. You know, for all my engineers or architects, is this possible? Is a place like this possible? You know, can this exist? I think it can. It looks possible. Granted, there has to be a power source somewhere. But hey, details, alright? But yeah, this is beautiful. And again, the soundtrack, the music gives such a calming look. But that note earlier, all right, so the note earlier said that you know, this is a good place to relax, you know, a good place to wind down. Well, if you remember, any chair, you know, is dangerous. This was stated in both in the first and in this game, no less. So is the level actively telling you to relax and sit down so it can kill you? And Granted, there's no entities here, but what happens if I sit down and say sleep or rest? Do I die then? Is that the whole purpose of this? I mean, feels like it as it's empty. Now, granted, there aren't any, you know, blood stains or mess. Spoiler alert. But yeah, is that what it's designed to be, or what? Now, the one big puzzle in this level is that there are a couple valves. As you see, I'm turning them. I believe you have to turn 5 or 6 of them. I believe, or you have to turn all of them. But basically, once the setting will change, the nighttime will change, and that will signify that you have completed this. I mean, look at this right here. Look at this right here. Stuff like this. This looks like a good place to, you know, propose or spend time with your loved one right here. I like this little attention to detail. I love this. This is like deliberate. And that's what makes this like Backrooms, like that's what makes this level so like both good and scary at the same time. There are little details that you don't think it would include that would be really insignificant, and it still concludes it. Like a place like this is like a relaxing place you would take, you know, for a honeymoon or a potential proposal or just a vacation in general. And it includes stuff that really has no, you know, arguably a place wouldn't even think of including, you know? But it still does. Yet you have other rooms that are completely random and just mishmash of things. And I like that. I do like that. Like this right here. This is probably like a dining area-esque type of place. Or maybe even like a kids section, you know? Something like that. A family section, actually, I should say. Is there a valve here? I mean, I'm going to try my best to explore as much as I can while cutting some out, because this is a big, massive area. Oh yeah, here's a valve. I wonder if this is like concept art. It looks a little AI-ish. I mean, I'll forgive it, you know, but hey, I don't know if the, you know, AI artists of my channel are gonna like that though. Yeah, some of these actually do look a little AI, but it's whatever. Man, it just looks beautiful. I mean, look at this. This is truly astounding right here. The attention to detail. You know, it's stuff like this. Oh, there's another one too. The music has changed. I think that's all of them, right? Now this right here, what is the purpose of this though? Now this changes right here. This changes, yeah, the nighttime has changed. I think I got all of them. I'll still check out like a good chunk of the place, but I'll cut some of it out. Or I guess me heading over there. Yeah, nighttime has changed. I think I got all of them. But that chair though, like, what is the implication there? You know, what's going on there? Was someone being tied to? Were they trying to escape? Who knows? Oh. I probably don't have to pull him anymore or push him, but yeah. I mean, look at this. Wow. And you got like a random like pool right here. Kids pool. Now you have this right here. This creates even random statues that. Oh no, it's I forgot what that is, but I know that's an instrument. Alright. Now this right here looks like the entity that was trying to escape At least looks like it from that, from the hotel. Is that supposed to be like foreshadowing? Or a warning? Or telling us that that's what happened? Because it said that we shouldn't have done that earlier. Look at this nice calm area right here. Another spot. Now, obviously, you could have gone from right there to over here, but we're just gonna keep moving forward with it. Again, I mean, I'll again support this creator. Can I go up here? No, I am not going around just to get on that thing. But yeah, it doesn't really lead anywhere. Again, with the painting, was that, or the creature, was that a representation of how he got out? Who knows? Foreshadowing, or maybe what actually did transpire. But yeah, no, look at this. Now this right here, this whole setup right here, is it just me or does it remind you of Super Mario 64, the way the whole setup is? If you know what level I'm talking about, it's it's in one of the first boss levels, on your way to fight Bowser. It's in the little section where there's like platforms that are going, I think, what is it? They're pulling, like going up and, or that are going forward and back. So that's what that reminds me of, where you have to kind of jump and maneuver. I'll check this one out. This one actually does look cool. You can't get on top of the higher floors, but yeah, look at that, a dome shape. And I'm noticing as we, get deeper and deeper, it becomes more and more obscure, more obtuse, I guess, if that makes sense. Actually, I'll check this one out, just since it's the last one. Pull that. Again, we're starting to see, like, some things that don't make sense. Like, why is that pot there? This makes sense right here. Like, that whole part, that whole section looks like it could be part of the place, or it could exist in real life, sorry. But then we get to right here. That's semi-normal, some of those. But then we get to this part. Now, granted, I know there's some places that have, like, some really weird structures that don't lead anywhere or people can't get on top. But what is the purpose of all of this? All of this makes no sense. Like, as we're getting from here, like, as we're getting to this point, it becomes more weird, more obtuse, more strange, even. And that's where it starts to lose the familiarity, and it starts to go into the unknown, the unsettling, the whole horror of the back rooms. And not just that, but when I hit all those valves, the music went to a much more, I guess, gloomy-esque type of tone. And, yeah. As you can see, that's what it looks like. And, from the looks of it, some of the lights have shut down as well. But yet these are still on. The weird parts are still on. The weird sections. Now this, what is the point of this? Again, this is like my favorite level. There are so many implications. There's so many, like, so much detail added to it that is honestly astounding. But we go from arguably one of the best to one of my least favorite levels. I hate this. I hate pool room levels. I absolutely hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I'll try my best to get out of here. Hopefully we can get out. Spoiler alert, this is the exit. But I can't take it though. This is the exit. Until I hit a sequence, a specific sequence. And that is very frustrating. That is very frustrating. I hate the pool rooms. In any backroom game, I absolutely hate them. I think they're lame, they're boring. And can get very creepy and very unsettling. Very fucking quick. Alright. Is this where we... Please tell me it is. Thank you.
Hello, Jennifer? I'm in an underground swimming pool room and there's no way out.
Right, an underground pool. Nicholas, what I'm about to say is going to sound crazy, but you need to jump into the deepest pool there is.
What? What do you mean?
Yes, there's a legend about this place that says that only the bravest have made it out alive. The greatest possible act of courage in this place would be to dive into the deepest pool to find a possible exit at the end of it.
The deepest pool here is terrifying. I don't know if I can.
Do it, Nicholas. In 3 words.
Okay, so I only have one choice.
Unfortunately, yes. Good luck, Nicholas.
Like I said, I already know where the exit is. Alright, I know what exit it is. Okay. Fuck it, I'll showcase it a little bit, I mean, I don't know. Okay, so, one thing to mention, there is an entity here. It's a ghost apparition or something. I don't know where exactly it is. I don't know if it's through there, or if it's through there, but... This is the one level where I just refuse to show it just because it makes me feel uneasy, and I genuinely just do not like it. Fuck it, we'll showcase this level. But yeah, the exit. Oh, never mind, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I was gonna showcase it, but never mind. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. I think I might have been holding D when I went there, I don't know. But if you guys want to see the rest of the level, I'd recommend watching someone else. But I absolutely hate the pool rooms. I hate it. I hate it. Not this one though. This one's actually interesting. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so this one I got kind of lost, but oh, this is actually useful. Hillside High School has become the epicenter of eerie phenomenon as students and staff report sightings of colorless balloons drifting across the hallways at night. These mysterious balloons move as if guided by unseen forces, adding to the school's chilling atmosphere. Local legend suggests these balloons represent the spirits of children who perished in a tragic fire that destroyed the original school building in 1923. Witnesses have described the balloons as pale and ghostly, with some reporting faint laughter and whispers accompanying their movements. Principal Alan Peterson acknowledged these unsettling events, stating, "It feels like these spirits are trying to communicate with us." As fear grips the community, many parents are keeping their children at home. The ghostly balloons continue to cast a shadow over Hillside High School, serving as a haunting reminder of its tragic past. That's tragic. Terrible. So, interesting fact about the schools, and we won't see them in this game, spoiler alert, but if I recall correctly, the classrooms are actually the headquarters or the environment of the party poopers. Oh, that's just a drain. And the party poopers are allies of humans, but enemies of the these are developers. Yeah, 3 developers. Lore, Vinny, and Dama. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, these. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, in the Backrooms lore, there used to be a war between the party poopers and the party goers. Or yeah, prom night 2018, October 21. What is this? I can't read that. And unfortunately, the party poopers lost, and the partygoers ended up winning. Hence why they're running amok. But the classrooms were their headquarters. It was their headquarters and base of operation. So, oh shit. I will go there last, cause I actually kind of like the environment here. So yeah. We unfortunately don't get any of that in this game, which is actually kind of a missed opportunity. But, this is still fucking creepy. I mean, this is creepy. My high school never had this type of halls. At least not to this extent, not these ones. But, Jesus Christ, I would not want to be in a high school or middle school like this in general. This is really unsettling. And we get to the front, arguably the front office, and we can't get out. That's the road, but not into a parking lot, just a road. Huh, interesting. The hell? I don't remember that happening to me. Yeah, we got some desk here. Got this room. Can I open it? No, I can't. But if we go right here, there's a weird hollow tree and a Pac-Man ghost. Wait, what the fuck? Thought I made a noise. Okay, so yeah. Can't go through there, so it looks like all the exits are either closed off or blocked off by something else entirely. Sorry. Ew. Alright. Yeah, some classrooms' doors are open. There's a bomb right there. Well, the drawing of a bomb, I should say. But yeah, no. Alright, let's head to that room over there. I don't think there's anything else to showcase. Except for maybe right here. Oh, there's another exit. Yeah, no, they're all locked off. Alright, let's go to that room. Again, with the, like, riddle of, like, the flickering lights, it kind of does lead you the way down here. But we're here. Alright, so... see, I think we click, like, this computer. Or wait, what the hell? What the hell? Are we nuts? Am I here too early? Huh. I think I am a little too early. God damn it, I think I'm supposed to find something. I don't remember what. I think I'm supposed to find a note or something. Oh, here it is. 15 years of my life for a few hours of your entertainment. Lower for. Huh. No shot did this take 15 years. Okay, so I guess that's not the note that we're supposed to take. I think it's supposed to be like a note we find, but I can't find it. Alright, I guess we'll cut to when I find that note. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I passed by it. Nicholas. Nicholas, I know you're looking for me. Find the janitor's room here at the school. You'll need to turn on his computer. After that, a countdown will start until the school goes completely dark. Then you have to search the school for a yellow Zen crystal that will appear somewhere. Return to the room and place it on a base. The janitor said that the computer has tuned the school to a spiritual dimension, but be very careful as there may be malevolent entities at this time. This will set you on the right path. Don't be deceived by the time. Our clock is useless here. It has probably been many years for you. I know you'll find a way to locate me. A friend of mine is also looking for you. So something I'm curious about is like, obviously there's been no word on the principal's room. Can't go in there. There's been no word of like what tape 3 is gonna have. At least at the time me making this video.
Hello, Jen. I managed to get into the janitor's room, which Josh mentioned in a letter I found here from him. I'm in it now. There's some kind of system here. I just need to figure out how to connect it all.
Janitor's office? Where are you? I'm glad you found a clue about Josh. What does the letter say?
I'm in a school. It says about a machine here in the janitor's room that I need to turn on and then find a crystal that will appear in the school coming from another dimension.
I see. It must be an energy crystal. There's not enough energy in the school to start this event. It's going to be something like what we did, only you should feel more nauseous or maybe even worse. Be prepared.
Right, Jennifer. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stick to the plan.
I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where it is. Back to that room, and you saw that little light. And it looks like a turd. Alright. I'm not even going to bother if there are any entities here. I don't remember if I didn't run into any when I first played it. So, yeah. I'm not even going to bother looking around. Because I'm not going to lie, this place is really fucking creepy. So... Come on, 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 come on. Oh, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. Of course I can't close that door. There we go, we closed it. Alright, here we go. Do I turn anything on? No, I don't think we do. I think this is it. Oh. And we're home. We're home. Or are we? Looks like we're not. Looks like we're still here.
Hello?
Nicholas, what happened? Lost contact with you for a week.
What do you mean? I just woke up after using the crystal at school. The place I'm in is so beautiful that it's like I've died.
Let's hope not. What a fright you've given us now. Well, let's get on with the mission. It seems to be working.
Okay, let's see what I can find here. Place seems quiet.
Good luck.
Alright. So for this section, it's a whole entire fucking maze. So you gotta look for, I believe... Okay, so this actually helps me. So the light posts, I think, help me. But you gotta find, I believe, little statues or something. To kind of help you find a way. I think there's like 4 or 5. Or maybe just 4 or 3, one of the two. But yeah, it's a whole maze. There's quite a couple. No, not these ones. Shit. It's not here. I remember I got lost. I was here for a good while on my first try. So let's try and not repeat that process. Wait, hold on. No, I'm doing the same thing again. I'm doing the same thing. No, I can't be. Oh, god damn it. So I guess as... Where was I? Oh yeah, so there's been... So far from my understanding, there hasn't really been any indication that we're gonna get another one. Well, no, that's not entirely true. We don't know what the third one's going to be. We don't know if it's going to be a continuation of this one, or we're gonna pick up with, what's his name? With, Josh. So I really have no idea. I think the developers have been working on a different game entirely for the meantime. Another game that they've been working on, so, and I believe it's a multiplayer game if I'm not mistaken. This level is definitely unsettling. You could easily get lost here. I know I did get lost here before. Alright, come on. Okay, I think I followed the light post. I mean, wherever it's saying to go. I think it's this way. Yeah. Or no, what the fuck? Oh no, here we go. Yeah, you keep following. Yeah, you follow the light post where it says. See, I'm supposed to interact with something, but I haven't really located it. And actually, I think this right here is the. Oh no, not there. Yeah, this is my second least favorite. This is hands down my second least favorite level. You get easy again. It's a fucking maze. You can easily get lost. So, okay, maybe it's no. Okay. Okay, that's the brick. That's the house. Okay, yeah, so we're supposed to the hell? Huh. I know I'm supposed to interact with something. But I can't seem to find it. Oh my god! Fuck. Why did that scare me? Oh, it's these cubes. Alright, yeah, I'm supposed to interact with these cubes. I'm supposed to find cubes. That fucking scared me. That's bullshit. That's actual bullshit. Okay. Alright, I think I go right here. Yep. And then I think there's 3 in total. So I got 2. It's the last one's over here. No, it's probably the other way. Okay, has to be down here. Cemetery. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay. Wait, no. Oh, there's a tree though. Huh. Interesting. Anyways. Here we are. Cemetery-esque part, I guess. Terrible cemetery. Oh. You're not supposed to be here. This is a bad omen. Stealing from the dead. Not a good idea. And you weren't there before. Yeah, look. They're right there. They gone? No, they're not. And they actually attacked you. They actually run towards you. Supposed to head there. No, that's not it. Just go there. Yeah, no, they charge at you. Nothing you can do about that. I think I got lost. Wait, no. Go this way. Fuck you. I saw you. 1. Oh. Is that it? Yeah, I have all of them. Wait. Yeah. It's raining now. And we just wait. We wait. And there we go.
Hello? Jen? Jen!
Nicholas, what's up?
Jen, it was a very strange feeling. I got very sick. Now I can talk. The moment I activated a cube structure, it started spinning extremely fast and distorting everything around it. I started getting extremely dizzy until I passed out and ended up here in this place. Completely empty and filled with shallow water.
What's this place like?
Looks like another planet. There's only water. I can't see anything else.
Okay, we don't recommend you drink this water. And unfortunately, we detected a problem, Nicholas. We don't have your location.
So, I'm stuck here.
Maybe not. There must be a way out.
Jen, I don't think there's any way out of this place.
We'll try to help you. Try to find something and get back to us.
Okay. I'll let you know if I find anything.
There's some windmills, but it doesn't look like we'll get there much in time. We don't even know if we're in that one pool area, if you remember. Pool City, I think it's called. Yeah, we're... Looks like we could be near it. But not really.
Would that be the end of me?
Come on, Nicholas, you can't give up now. You're so close.
Did Josh suffer the same fate?
There's something out there. I recognize that roar from anywhere.
Hello? Jennifer?
Nicholas, your walkie-talkie has received interference. There's something approaching from there. Be careful.
Oh, what could it be?
We don't know. Just keep an eye on the sky. Have you found anything?
I don't think so, Jen. I think that's the end of me.
Limit, we can't get up there. Can't go there.
It's not over yet, Nicholas. Keep an eye out for anything in the sky.
Okay, that's fine.
Or wait. Spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Looks like we might get rescue after all. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. And it's the SCP Foundation. The Backrooms, Lost Tapes. That's how it ends. Well, yep, that's how it ends on a cliffhanger. So, like I said, we haven't really gone, we don't know what's going to happen in Chapter 3. And I don't even know if there's a release date for it. I believe the creators have been working on it. Like I said, they've been working on a completely different game. Hopefully I think that is coming out sometime later this year. Maybe it's already out by the time me making this video. But, yeah, I am excited. I really do hope they continue making Chapter 3. I'm curious to see where they're going to go from here. Are they going to continue Nicholas' story? Are they going to do Josh? I'm very curious to see where they go from here. Now, with that being said, what do I think of Chapter 2? Well, to reiterate, I think the visuals are a huge step up from the last one. I think Chapter 2 does an amazing job of not only expanding the lore and the story that they're building up, but also the different variety in in the levels, I should say. All the levels are unique. It doesn't feel like copy and pasted. You're in there for a good fair amount of time. There are some that I feel like drag a little bit, i.e. the underground pool room, but some of them, I do think some of them are a bit of are very interesting, and they're very creepy when they get to that point. Now, granted, part of me does wish I still had the footage from the first time I played it, because that one was definitely a lot longer, and I explored and I went into a little bit more. I try to go a little bit more in detail, but the thing is that there is a bit like. Once you played these games one time, there's no real reason to go back and replay them. So once you've checked out every nook and cranny, it defeats the whole purpose of doing it again, I guess. I tried as much as I could from top of my head that stood out, because there are some rooms in particular, like the classroom and the underground. It is a bit copy and pasted on like the first level, and even in the Pool City, where every room is unique. There's something interesting in there to be found, unlike the other ones. Soundtrack is amazing as well. Story-wise, it's pretty interesting. It keeps you interested in the main character. And I'm very curious to see whether or not Nicholas and Josh are going to reunite and be saved. You know, not many stories do that with the Backrooms. It's usually one rando who gets into the Backrooms and either dies or his camera is the one that makes it out. But I would love to see one game where they actually make it out. But yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. You guys can support these creators on X, Patreon. Again, soundtrack. You can get the soundtrack on Steam if you like it. And I will also leave a link in the description below for if you want to buy this game. Go support the creators. They are tremendous. Honestly, I always say this. Go support your indie developers. They honestly put in so much hard work for these games. And these games are amazing. And with that being said, don't forget to check out my social medias. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go support my Ko-fi if you want me to do videos like these more often. And yeah, dislike the video if you dislike it. Share with a friend. And with that being said, I am out. Oh, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.